welcome to the Keep the Faith Countdown to Christmas Marathon. My name is Penny. We are so glad you're here.
And I'm Frank Reed. You know, I've had the privilege of meeting so many wonderful people over the course of my life, and one of my favorites is Amy Grant. She has a new Christmas album this year with her husband Vince Gill called When I Think of Christmas. And when I think of Christmas, well, I think of Amy. Welcome to the show.
I was thinking about all the things I love to do at Christmas, especially this year. And I decided I better stop by because sharing encouragement, well, that's at the top of the list.
This is such a special time of the year, maybe because it brings things into focus.
Unlike every other advertised item in the whole universe, which is never as good as the advertising, the message of Christmas is so much better than the advertising. And so, you're right, it gives us a chance to refocus on what's most important.
Those are things like faith, family, hope, and encouragement. And they're wrapped up in songs and stories for you to enjoy on the Keep the Faith Countdown to Christmas Marathon.
It's the most wonderful time of the year, with the kids jingle belling and everyone telling you be of good cheer. It's the most wonderful time of the year. It's the happiest season of all, with those holiday greetings and gay happy meetings when friends come to call. It's the happiest season of all. There'll be parties for hosting, marshmallows for toasting, and caroling out in the snow. There'll be scary ghost stories and tales of the glories of Christmases long, long ago. It's the most wonderful time of the year. There'll be much mistletoeing and hearts will be glowing when loved ones are near. It's the most wonderful time of the year. There'll be much mistletoeing and hearts will be glowing when loved ones are near. It's the most wonderful time. It's the most wonderful time. It's the most wonderful time of the year.
Welcome to the Keep the Faith Countdown to Christmas Marathon, where the worries and stress of life are met with hope and encouragement.
The first Noel, the angels did say, was to certain poor shepherds in fields as they lay, in fields where they lay keeping their sheep on a cold winter's night that was so deep. Noel, 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 born is the of Israel.
Listening to Keep the Faith.
I'm Penny. Every holiday season brings with it its own changes, joys, and difficulties from the year. Amy Grant knows that full well. This year, Amy has a new Christmas album with her husband, Vince Gill, called When I Think of Christmas. But years ago, when Amy and Vince's love was new, the dynamic was challenging. Amy's new stepdaughter, Jenny, wasn't happy about the relationship. But as the years passed, Jenny's attitude started to shift, and she gave Amy the words to a song she had written as a Christmas gift.
They were mine, Mom and Dad, holding hands, our simple life, house of love. I was safe, unafraid. All we had was time. Climbing in the oak trees, roller skates, and swim team. Coming home was so easy to do. I thought life was perfect because Mom and Dad were mountains that would never move. I couldn't have been more wrong, and I never saw it coming. I thought that their love was forever, but I couldn't have been more wrong. Disappeared. He was gone. He moved on. I felt left behind. I cried on the day you became my father's wife. Teenage attitude. I was cruel and rude. Blaming you was so easy to do. Every time you reached out, I would rip your heart out just to punish you. And then the chorus, I couldn't have been more wrong, and I've never been more sorry. You couldn't have been more patient when I couldn't have been more wrong. I couldn't have been more wrong, but you showed me forgiveness when I said I would never, ever love you. Well, I couldn't have been more wrong.
No more lives torn apart, that wars would never start, and time would heal all hearts, and everyone would have a friend, and right would always win, and love would never end. This is my grown-up Christmas list. I have traveled many moonless nights, cold and weary, with a babe inside, and I wonder what I've done. Holy Father, you have come. I am frightened by the load I bear in a world as cold as stone. Must I walk this path alone? Be with me now. Be with me now. Breath of heaven, hold me together. Be forever near me. Breath of heaven. Breath of heaven, lighten my darkness. Pour over me your holiness, for you are holy. Breath of heaven. Do you wonder as you watch my face if a wiser one should have had my place? But I offer all I am for the mercy of your plan. Help me be strong. Help me be. Help me. Breath of heaven, hold me together. Be forever near me. Breath of heaven. Breath of heaven, lighten my darkness. Pour over me your holiness, for you are holy. Breath of heaven, hold me together. Be forever near me. Breath of heaven. Breath of heaven, lighten my darkness. Pour over me your holiness, for you are holy. Breath of heaven. Breath of heaven. Breath of heaven.
Receive it and give it. Contagious encouragement on Keep the Faith.
I'm Amy Grant.
I need a silent night, a holy night, to hear an angel voice through the chaos and the noise.
It's now time for our Keep the Faith gift exchange. So here's what we're going to do. Each of us is going to go to the phone right now and share our unique, one-of-a-kind story with each other. That's how we make encouragement contagious. So please call now, 1-800-726-4150. That's 1-800-726-4150.
When I was pregnant with my daughter, I decided that every Christmas, the two of us would bake a birthday cake for Jesus together. Of course, the first couple of years, she was just in the kitchen in some kind of seat, and I baked it. But when she got old enough to be able to help me, and up until we will do it again this Christmas, every year we bake Jesus a birthday cake. as she's becoming a teenager and friends become a little bit more exciting than parents, but it's one thing that always brings us together. And there's nothing in the world that can top my love for her.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Jesus. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Jesus. I'm so glad it's Christmas. All the tinsel and lights and the presents are nice, but the real gift is you. Happy birthday, Jesus. I'm so glad it's Christmas. All the carols and bells make the holidays well, and it's all about you. Happy birthday, Jesus. Jesus, I love you. Happy birthday, Jesus. I'm so glad it's Christmas. All the tinsel and lights and the presents are nice, but the real gift is you. Happy birthday, Jesus. I'm so glad it's Christmas. All the carols and bells make the holidays swell, and it's all about you. Happy birthday, Jesus. Jesus, I love you. I love you, Jesus.
You're listening to the Keep the Faith Countdown to Christmas Marathon.
Presented in part by the Trans-Siberian Orchestra from Wild Child Touring.
Over 20 million fans have made Trans-Siberian Orchestra their holiday tradition. Bring the whole family and make it part of yours. The Lost Christmas Eve live in concert. Don't miss the all-new show. Coming to a city near you. Go to TSOtickets.com for info. The return of Trans-Siberian Orchestra's The Lost Christmas Eve.
I'm Penny on the Keep the Faith Countdown to Christmas Marathon with our friend Amy Grant.
There's nothing quite like the warmth Christmas can bring. From the crackling fireplace to the special Christmas blend, or songs and stories filled with contagious encouragement.
Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock. Jingle bells swing and jingle bells ring. Snowing and blowing up bushels of fun. Now the jingle hop has begun. Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock. Jingle bells chime in jingle bell time. Dancing and prancing in Jingle Bell Square. In the frosty air, what a bright time. It's the right time to rock the night away. Jingle bell time. to go gliding in a one-horse sleigh. Giddy up, jingle horse, pick up your feet, jingle around the clock. A mix and a mingle in a jingling beat, that's the Jingle Bell Rock.
It's the right time to rock the night away. It's the right time to rock the night away.
To rock the night away.
It's the right time to rock the night away. It's the right time to rock the night away.
What a bright time, it's the right time to rock the night away. Jingle bell time is a swell time to go gliding in a one-horse sleigh. Giddy up, jingle horse, pick up your feet, jingle around the clock. A mix and a mingle in a jingling beat, that's the Jingle Bell Rock.
It's the right time to rock the night
To
away.
rock the night away.
It's the right time to rock the night
To
away.
rock the night away.
It's the right time
To rock the night, rock the night away.
It's the right time to rock the night away.
That's a Jingle Bell Rock. Yeah.
You can share in the gift of encouragement this Christmas and help make it contagious. Thanks for sharing Keep the Faith with a friend.
It came upon the midnight clear, that glorious song of old, from angels bending near the earth to touch their harps of gold. Peace on the earth, goodwill to men, from heaven's all gracious King. The world in solemn stillness lay to hear the angels sing. Still through the cloven skies they come, with peaceful wings unfurled, and still their heavenly music floats o'er all the weary world. Above its sad and lonely plains they bend on hovering wing, and ever over its babble sounds the blessed angels sing. Crushing load, whose forms are bending low, who toil along the climbing way with painful steps and slow. Look now, for glad and golden hours come swiftly on the wing. Oh, rest beside the weary road and hear the angels sing.
You're listening to Keep the Faith.
Hello, I'm Frank Reed. There's an old saying that you can't touch music, but music can touch you. Al Pitrelli is the guitarist for the Trans-Siberian Orchestra and believes that's what makes their music so successful. They're the progressive rock band whose music often sounds the alarm to start the holiday season. We're so grateful for their support of Keep the Faith the last few years as they celebrate the season with their winter tour, The Lost Christmas Eve.
I mean, the story is so relatable. So many people related to Paul's characters because if you insert their life or their circumstance into Paul's work, the story becomes about them. I always say people can relate to it because everybody has an empty seat at their dining room table, especially at the holidays. So when you listen to Trans-Siberian Orchestra music, it's telling a similar tale. You know, I heard an interview with Carole King the other day, who's like one of my favorite songwriters ever. And she said that, you know, what she likes to do when she's writing the song is keep it familiar, keep it where the listener understands and recognizes it and they feel safe. And that's exactly what Paul did. He wrote a story that's very personal, yet very accessible to everybody, even to myself. You know, when we do a song like Ornament, which is the centerpieces of the show, which is a father crying to the heavens for the safe return of his teenage runaway daughter, you know, I get kind of, you know, a little choked up because my older boys are all in the military, you know, and I just want their safe return on Christmas Eve. So it even affects me after all these years after I've recorded it.
There is an ornament lost inside the night. There on a Christmas tree with 1,000 lights.
Thanks to Wild Child Touring for helping to make encouragement contagious here on Keep the Faith. More information about the Trans-Siberian Orchestra and their winter tour is available at tsotickets.com.
Merry Christmas, 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 Merry Christmas.
Keep the Faith Christmas Memories with AJ Mishaka.
We grew up in Seattle, Washington for about 7 years of our lives, and we lived in this kind of beautiful, almost forest type area. And I'll never forget, my sister and I, we were really, really big into horseback riding, and we got our little horses for Christmas, these mini little kind of play ponies that if you kind of touched their leg, kick, or they'd whinny if you kind of pulled the hair, or they'd trot around. It was really cool, kind of these Barbie-sized horses. And I'll never forget, my dad, just completely from the ground up, made this beautiful wooden barn for them with an attic on top and these amazing stalls down below with hay bales, and everything was Barbie-sized. And one Christmas he revealed it to us, and he's a contractor, and he had built it himself. And my sister and I still have it to this day, and I'm sure it'll be passed along to our kids in the future. But just a really cool memory to kind of get this beautiful, humbling present that was, made from scratch from your dad's hands was just something really cool instead of something that you could just buy at the toy store.
You're listening to the Keep the Faith Countdown to Christmas Marathon.
Presented in part by the Trans-Siberian Orchestra from Wild Child Touring.
Over 20 million fans have made Trans-Siberian Orchestra their holiday tradition. Bring the whole family and make it part of yours. The Lost Christmas Eve live in concert. Don't miss the all-new show. Coming to a city near you. Go to TSOtickets.com for info. The return of Trans-Siberian Orchestra's The Lost Christmas Eve.
Coming up next on the Keep the Faith Countdown to Christmas Marathon, Amy Grant passes along one of the best tips she's ever been given for making family gatherings more special, even if it turns out like this.
So I handed him the dish, and a second later I reached for it and said, "Hey, do you have that salt and pepper?" And he said, "I put it on the salad." And I went, "Oh my gosh," it was like 2/3 of a cup of salt and pepper. And I looked at this enormous bowl of salad. It looked like we had salted a slug.
Ring Christmas bells, merrily ring, tell all the world Jesus is King. Loudly proclaim with one accord, the happy tale, welcome the Lord. Ring Christmas bells, sound far and near, the birthday of Jesus is here. Herald the news to old and young, tell it to all in every tongue.
Ring Christmas bells, merrily ring, tell all the world Jesus is King.
Ring Christmas bells, toll loud and long, your message sweet, hear and prolong. Come all you people, join in the singing, repeat the story told by the ringing ring. Ring, 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 ring.
Ring Christmas bells throughout the earth, tell the glad news of Jesus' birth. Ring,
With one accord, the happy tale, welcome the Lord.
ring Christmas bells, merrily ring, tell all the world Jesus is King.
Ring Christmas bells, merrily ring, tell all the world Jesus is King. Loudly proclaim with one accord, the happy tale, welcome the Lord. Ring Christmas bells, sound far and near, the birthday of Jesus is here. Herald the news to old and young, tell it to all in every tongue. Ring, 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 ring,
Hi, I'm Amy Grant. Celebrate the holidays with songs and stories that help make encouragement contagious. That's what you find right here on Keep the Faith.
God rest ye merry gentlemen, let nothing you dismay. Remember Christ our Savior was born on Christmas Day to save us.
listening to Keep the Faith.
I'm Penny. It's always special to be able to make every person you're around feel needed and appreciated. But that usually doesn't just happen. It takes a plan. And our friend Amy Grant has one.
Best tip I ever learned was when you're having family over, don't have everything ready when people walk in, because nobody has anything to do. Let somebody set the table. Let somebody, have all the jobs set up in the kitchen. One time, one of my family members brought a friend from AA that they had made friends with, and especially newcomers. I said, would you like to help toss a salad? And I said, hey, would you put some salt and pepper on that? And at the time, I had a dish that was filled with salt and pepper. And so this young man was, just kind of nervous and trying to fit in. So I handed him the dish, and a second later, I reached for it and said, hey, do you have that salt and pepper? And he said, I put it on the salad. And I went, oh my gosh, it was like 2/3 of a cup of salt and pepper. And I looked at this enormous bowl of salad. It looked like we had salted a slug. You know how it's just like liquefied in the bottom of the bowl. And I said, whew, okay. And without him seeing, I sort of ducked the salad bowl out and threw it away and came back. But even that, it was like, well, who needs a salad anyway?
Just hear those sleigh bells jingling, ring, ting, tingling too. Come on, it's lovely weather for a sleigh ride together with you. Outside the snow is falling and friends are calling you. Come on, it's lovely weather for a sleigh ride together with you. Giddy up, giddy up, giddy up, let's go. Let's look at the show. We're riding in a wonderland of snow. Giddy up, giddy up, giddy up, it's grand, just holding your hand. We're gliding along with a song of a wintry fairyland. Our cheeks are nice and rosy and comfy, cozy are we. We snuggle close together like two birds of a feather would be. Let's take that road before us and sing a chorus or two. Come on, it's lovely weather for a sleigh ride together with you. There's a birthday party at the home of Farmer Gray. It'll be the perfect ending of a perfect day. We'll be singing the songs we love to sing without a single stop. At the fireplace where we'll watch the chestnuts pop. Pop, pop, pop. There's a happy feeling nothing in this world can buy when they pass around the coffee and the pumpkin pie. It'll nearly be like a picture print by Currier and Ives. These wonderful things are the things we remember all through our lives. These wonderful things are the things we remember all through our lives. Just hear those sleigh bells jingling, ring, ting, tingling too. Come on, it's lovely weather for a sleigh ride together with you. Outside the snow is falling and friends are calling you. Yoo-hoo! Come on, it's lovely weather for a sleigh ride together with you. Giddy up, giddy up, giddy up, let's go. Let's look at the show. We're riding in a wonderland of snow. Giddy up, giddy up, giddy up, it's grand, just holding your hand. We're gliding along with a song of a wintry fairyland. Nice and rosy and comfy, cozy are we. We've snuggled close together like two birds of a feather would be. Let's take that road before us and sing a chorus or two. Come on, it's lovely weather for a sleigh ride together with you. It's lovely weather for a sleigh ride together with you. Lovely weather for a sleigh ride together with you. Lovely weather for a sleigh ride together with you. Lovely weather for a sleigh ride together with you. Come on, let's go! Lovely weather for a sleigh ride together with you. Hurry up, you guys!
You found the home of contagious encouragement, the Keep the Faith Countdown to Christmas Marathon.
Home for the holidays. I believe I've missed each and every phase. Come on and play my music. Let's hang up every love light in the place. It's time I found myself totally surrounded in your circles. Oh, my friend.
myself too all alone, I'll put on a Christmas song and sing me home.
You want a heart for the things of God, give generously to the things of God. But if you focus your life just on the accumulation of financial assets, things have mass, mass has gravity, gravity holds us in place around it. And the more stuff we accumulate, the more we orbit around that stuff.
Give this Christmas away. If there's love in your heart, don't let it stay there. Give this Christmas away, and your life will be changed by the gift you receive when you give this Christmas away.
You're listening to the Keep the Faith Countdown to Christmas Marathon.
Presented in part by the Trans-Siberian Orchestra from Wild Child Touring.
Over 20 million fans have made Trans-Siberian Orchestra their holiday tradition. Bring the whole family and make it part of yours. The Lost Christmas Eve live in concert. Don't miss the all-new show. Coming to a city near you. Go to TSOtickets.com for info. The return of Trans-Siberian Orchestras. The Lost Christmas Eve.
I'm Brandy Lene on Keep the Faith with an encouraging thought from Taylor Caldwell. We are never alone. Not when the night is darkest, the wind is coldest, the world seemingly most indifferent. And that is the message of Christmas.
A Keep the Faith Christmas Memory with Amy Grant.
And we would spread out the television listings in the newspaper and with a red pen circle all of the highlights. Charlie Brown, Christmas Special, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, Frosty the Snowman, because they happened one time. There was no rerun.